Hi, welcome to this new quickie. In this quickie, we will be discussing a concept or a behavior in batch scripting. It's global variables, specifically the global variables. We are not here to discuss the general concept of scopes and local scope versus local global scope and local variable versus global variables. This is basic knowledge. So if you are not familiar with batch scripts and command prompts in Windows, I highly recommend you first to watch a tutorial or a crash course on this very useful scripting language as batch scripts. I will be very likely leaving a link for a crash course in the description or comment section. So without further ado, let's get started. So as I said, I'm not here to discuss the basic concept of scopes. We are here to discuss the behavior or some behaviors about the global variables specifically. I've done a small batch script just as a reminder. If you forget about the local and global variables, we are not here to discuss them, but we will run it mainly to declare a global variable. The basic thing is that global variables are used anywhere in the same batch script. Since the name, they are global in the same batch scripts. After declaring them, we can use them anywhere. So what about after the batch script run and end? After it finishes, what about after we restarting the PC? Does they still there? Are they real global? What are their real limits? What about using them in different tabs or windows of a terminal? What about using them in different pans in the same tab? Let's check these things. So we have run the batch script. Let's check if the variable stays or is it there in the same tab after running and ending the batch script. Actually, nice, it's there. So it stays after the batch ends as long as we are in the same tab. Okay, very good. So let's test it in a different tab. Here we are in different tab number 2 in Cinder. Okay, tab number 2. Let's check if the variable is there. Sadly, it's not there. It's not defined. So we are only allowed to use it, or it's only seen in the same tab. So what about in a different pans? Let's open several new pans in the same tab number 1 that we declared the variable, global variable in it. Let's check. It's there also. Okay. Actually, also it's available in the pans. So what is crucial here? That these pans are not linked. They copy the global and variables and the variables from the parent pan and the parent terminal, but after they copy and they get initiated, they are very separate. They are not linked. They are each one of these 3 pans, for example, is separate from the other. The global variable here is separate from the global variable here, but it get copied. So if we deleted the global variable here, it's no longer there. It will be still there. We can use it. It's not linked, as I said. That's very crucial, important thing to notice. So that's about the global variables. What about if I am wanting to use a real global variable, so-called super global variable that stays even after I restarted the PC? I can use it in any different tab. It stays any different Cinder windows or command prompt windows. Luckily, there is a solution. There is things called environment variables. They are the so-called super global variables. You can declare them once using new. After that, you can use them anywhere using the same set command. And if you wanna delete them permanently, one of the common things to do is using this delete button. Will delete it permanently. If you try to delete a super global variable or an environment variable from here using the set, they will be deleted, but only temporarily. Okay, that's it for this quickie. See you later. Thank you.